video. So, it's been a while. How you guys doing? I got the new haircut, by the way. Hope you guys like it. Anyway, what I got in store for you now is an interesting video that I want to do a reaction to. I came across this video from some other guy trying to react to it. I don't know where. Come on, where is it? Anyway, the point of the video he was reacting to had to do with the so-called new format of the Champions League. So, yeah. Let's just dive right in and skip the timing. Let's go. How will the new Champions League work? In my opinion, it is the UEFA competitions, not just Champions League, but let's see what the video says.
The Champions League is changing. From the 2024-25 season, the number of teams, the structure of competition, and the means of qualification will all be different, as per a UEFA decision taken in May 2022.
Means of qualification, would that be what it takes to qualify? Like, for example, if you have, let's say, a team in Europe which is outside the elite, which is outside the elite leagues of Europe, like England, Germany, and so on. England, Germany, Spain. That is what is in England, Germany, Spain, Italy. I think that is what is known as the so-called top 4 biggest leagues in like UEFA setting, I guess. But I wonder if they explain basically what it takes to either qualify via qualifying rounds like they used to do with certain lower ranked leagues, like Norwegian League, Swedish League, like Eliteserien and Allsvenskan. I wonder if that is what that means. Interesting, okay.
So, what's new?
Alright.
Firstly, the
it's a bit disrespectful in my opinion that they only mention Champions League. That is a bit annoying for me, because there are more competitions.
The number of teams competing in the competition will increase from 32 to 36. Meaning there will now be 189 matches instead of 125. And the group stage will be replaced by a league phase, otherwise known as the Swiss model. That much we already knew and has already been covered by Tifo previously. Each team is guaranteed to play 8 matches in the league phase, down from the proposed 10, of which they will play half at home and half away.
Makes
The
sense.
top 8 sides in the league will then qualify automatically for the knockout stage, with those finishing in 9th to 24th competing in a 2-legged playoff to determine who reaches the last 16 of the competition. The biggest bone of contention has been...
Is this instead of a normal group stage? So instead of doing a group stage, you do this? Or is this just to qualify?
Been regarding qualification though, and the rumoured historic wildcards that were expected to protect underperforming clubs with European pedigree. That proposal has changed. Now, 2 of the extra 4 qualifying slots will be awarded to nations whose clubs achieve the best collective performance during the season before. To work this out, the points earned will be divided by the number of sides competing in European club competitions. This is
Bodø Glimt did go far.
5-year historical coefficients.
Well,
as a working example, if the new rules
in my
were applied
opinion,
to the 2021-22 season, the 2 extra places would have gone to clubs from England and the Netherlands. In 4 of the last 5 campaigns, in fact, a team in the Premier League would have received one of those additional slots. In theory, it means that the Premier League could end up with a total of 7 teams in the Champions League due to the coefficient spot awarded on plus the previous season's champion.
7 teams. 7 teams for champions. That's interesting. So there are 7 teams in the history that has won the Champions League. Is that what they're trying to say, or
Champions League and Europa League winners if they aren't already?
Right. So that also.
But it could happen.
Interesting.
Another change, clubs from the same country will now be able to play against each other in the early knockout stages. Domestic clashes are currently blocked until the quarter-final, but that will no longer be the case.
Interesting.
To the contrary, there are no plans yet to scrap.
Because what they used as the excuse had to do with, for example, that if there was a game where there was, for example, a derby type of team that was set up, they couldn't do it because of something, the risk of, I don't know, police issue or whatever they blamed it on, or I don't know.
2-legged semi-finals or move the competition's final 4 to a single host city. Those changes may come in the future, but not in time for this round of We are convinced that the format chosen strikes the right balance, that it will improve the competitive balance and generate solid revenues that can be distributed to clubs, leagues and into grass.
If there's something I wish, is that the Champions League are held 1 year in the Stadium of Norway. What is? Hold on. Ullevål Stadium. I would like the UEFA to hold a competition in. That would be insane for Norway. But yeah.
Grassroots football across our continent, said UEFA President Alexander Ceferin in early May. And there's plenty of reason for enthusiasm. The Premier League will be delighted that they're almost guaranteed to have 5 Champions League places instead of 4. You would also expect Spain, Germany and Italy to be relatively satisfied with the new format, as the second extra spot is likely to end up going to either La Liga, the Bundesliga or Serie A.
Well, that makes sense.
In a worst-case scenario of historic wildcards, big club greed and the erosion of domestic football calendars avoided, Kevin Miles, Chief Executive of the Footballers Supporters Association, welcomed the decision. Supporters have been consistent in their arguments against any expansion of European competition that would eat into domestic football and attack our principles of sporting merit. While any increase in the number of games is a step in the wrong direction, it appears that fans' input into the dialogue with UEFA has not been in vain. But that's not to say that everyone is happy. There is a school of thought that UEFA were only listening to the Premier League and La Liga when it came to ditching the 10-game league phase and reducing it to 8 matches. France's Liga wanted 10 games and not club coefficients. They wrote to UEFA and the European Club Association to say that is why they reduced their domestic league to 18. They anticipated the increase in European games. They also wanted one of the 2 extra places to be given to a domestic champion from a mid-sized league and the other one to the 5th biggest league, so it had 4 spots, like the top 4 leagues.
That's actually kind of nice. Mid-sized league. I am not sure how far Norwegian league is ranked, but for sure they are climbing up the leaderboard because of more and more times. There's more and more teams that last longer, I guess. By the way, Bodø Glimt got robbed by UEFA versus Ajax, because there is a penalty they should have, but whatever.
Leagues. At the moment, the 5th best league is Liga. So it essentially boils down to every league being greedy and wanting more. But the new format will offer balance and should encourage teams playing in any of UEFA's 3 club competitions to go as far as possible and earn coefficient points for their country, thereby maximising their own chances of qualification and progress. Whether that will happen, of course, remains.
Here's my wish, is that, for example, the Norwegian league don't have to, you could use this word I'm using by wasting time in the summer playing qualification games just to qualify for the league. Basically, in the English league, it just matters what you do the year before. For example, if you get number 1 or anything in top 4, you get Champions League. But in Norway, you don't only have to win the Norwegian league, but you also have to win everything in the qualification stage, just to get to the damn group stage. That is what is so annoying for me, because it feels like a slap in the face to lower league teams or lower leagues in general.
To be seen, as does the means by which the revenues for the 2024-27 cycle will be spent, with negotiations now set to begin. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. The Athletic is home to some of the world's best sports journalists, including David Ornstein, Daniel Taylor, Ollie Kay, Amy Lawrence and Rafa Honigstein. There are journalists dedicated to each Premier League team, so every...
Well, that was my reaction to how will the new Champions League work. Yeah. This was interesting. I think I'm gonna do another video of Champions League format. There is a specific video I am looking for. I wonder if it's on this. So this is the guy.
The champion!
Yeah. This is the guy. I found the info about the Bronco with the fro. Shout out to him. He is a Liverpool supporter, but I decided to subscribe to him because he started playing football, and yeah, he devoted time to it and beginning to doing his best on on being able to score goals, for example, like doing his training and all that. So, honestly, in football, I'm proud of his growth. But yeah, shout out to him for shout out to him for sticking by what he has done with his time with football. So yeah, let's go. Bye guys. Sorry for ranting or just talking, I guess.